Welcome to Cagliari, capital of Sardinia, and a city of sun-drenched views, ancient streets, and seafront bliss. This isn't just a silent walk. We guide you through every moment. From hilltop citadels to Roman ruins, vibrant cafes to local trains, it's a full sensory experience. Let's explore the real Cagliari, step by step, story by story. Welcome to Aeroporto di Cagliari Elmas Airport, the main airport serving southern Sardinia. Located just around 7 kilometers from the city center, it's small, modern, and surprisingly efficient. With only one terminal, you won't get lost. And the signage is clear in both Italian and English. Taxis and rental cars are available just outside the arrivals hall. But the real bonus here is how close you are to downtown. It's one of the few Italian airports where you can reach the city in about 7 minutes. Let's head toward the train station and continue our journey into Cagliari. As we start our journey, please take into consideration that this isn't a silent tour. It's a guided journey. No talking heads, just the world through a traveler's lens. With voice, music, natural sounds, and subtitles. Just outside the terminal, a short shaded walkway leads directly to the Elmas Airport train station. There's a moving walkway to make things easier if you're rolling luggage or just feeling the Sardinian heat. Trains run frequently and tickets are inexpensive with a quick ride, around 7 minutes, straight into Cagliari's central station. It's one of the fastest and most convenient airport-to-city connections in Italy. Let's hop on and enjoy the short ride into the heart of the capital. We've arrived at one of Cagliari's most iconic landmarks, the Bastione di Remy. Built in the late 19th century atop ancient city walls, this neoclassical terrace was once part of the old defensive bastion system. Today, it's a favorite gathering spot, completely free to visit and open year-round. Climb the steps or take the lift to the top, and you're rewarded with sweeping views over the rooftops of the city and out to the shimmering sea. This spot connects several historic districts and is perfect for a midday pause or panoramic photos. And just beneath us, tucked in the corner of the square, is one of Cagliari's oldest institutions, the charming Antico Cafe, serving since 1855. While we just saw the timeless Antico Cafe, what we're looking at now is another kind of history. This was Caffè degli Spiriti, a rooftop bar and restaurant with a legendary view over the city. Unfortunately, it's now permanently closed, but we had filmed here earlier, so we wanted to share its atmosphere. Still, the entire Bastione area remains open, and even without the drinks, it's the perfect place for a scenic stroll. You can always sit on one of the side benches and enjoy the view. Here's a quick tip. Take a few moments to go shopping through a lively pedestrian zone right in the historic center. It's the kind of street that catches you by surprise, lined with small local shops or Italian chains. Now we begin our walk along this elegant street, Corso Vittorio Emanuele. The buildings here are painted in warm tones, mustard yellows, faded terracottas, and soft pinks that seem to glow under Sardinia's southern light. It's mostly traffic-free, which makes it feel more like a long outdoor living room than a city street. You'll see locals chatting, couples sipping spritzes, and waiters balancing trays as they weave between tables. This part of town is ideal for a break, whether it's a morning espresso, a leisurely lunch, or that golden hour aperitivo. Even in cooler months, the street feels alive with that Mediterranean ease. Some of the bars and restaurants you're seeing here were open when we recorded, though not all of them are still in business. We filmed it anyway, because the atmosphere, the color, and the architectural detail are still part of the experience. And if the name sounds familiar, Vittorio Emanuele, you're not imagining it. This was the name of Italy's first king after unification in the 19th century. He's something of a national symbol, so nearly every Italian city has a via or Corso Vittorio Emanuele. Here in Cagliari, though, it's less about politics and more about personality. This isn't a grand avenue with luxury brands. It's a local favorite. A place to breathe, browse, and maybe linger a bit longer than planned. Here we are at Cagliari's Hilltop Citadel, a historic fortress perched high above the city. These ancient walls have guarded the city for centuries, witnessing battles and the passing of time. You can walk in this area, taking a north path from Bastione di San Remy. Just a short stroll from the citadel is the Cittadella dei Musei, a cultural complex hosting several museums under one roof. Inside, you can explore a fascinating collection of archaeological finds that reveal Sardinia's ancient history, prehistoric tools, Roman artifacts, and medieval relics. We're now wandering through Castello, Cagliari's historic hilltop district, without a map or GPS, letting its timeless streets guide us. As we stroll through narrow alleys lined with traditional stone houses, bright shutters, and wrought iron balconies overflowing with flowers, you can feel the weight of history all around. Each corner whispers stories of medieval life and Sardinian tradition, offering a rare glimpse into the past, while the vibrant city hums softly beneath. This area is home to some of the city's most impressive buildings. The Palazzo Reggio, once the residence of Sardinian rulers, stands proudly with its classic stone walls and intricate balconies. Nearby, the Palazzo di Città serves as Cagliari's city hall, its elegant facade a symbol of centuries of local governance and civic pride. Dominating the skyline is the Cathedral of Santa Maria, a breathtaking blend of Gothic and Baroque architecture that has stood as a spiritual beacon for hundreds of years. From the Belvedere della Cittadella, you get some of the most breathtaking panoramic views of Cagliari. Below, the city spreads out with its terracotta rooftops, narrow streets, and lively squares full of daily life. Farther out, the shimmering harbor gleams under the sun, framed by hills rolling toward the sea. On the horizon, the Faro di Capo Sant'Elia lighthouse stands tall, guarding the coastline. You can also spot Poetto Beach in the distance, a long stretch of sand and surf that we'll explore in the final chapter of this tour. This viewpoint perfectly captures how Cagliari blends its rich history with stunning natural beauty and seaside charm. The Anfiteatro Romano di Cagliari dates back to the 2nd century AD. Built into the natural slope of the hill, it once hosted gladiator battles and public spectacles. Today, you can explore the ruins and imagine the crowds that once filled these stone seats. Just across from the church stands the Statua del Beato Nicola da Gesturi, a tribute to the beloved local figure known for his charity and humility. The Villa of Tigelio is a Roman-era archaeological site, though currently closed to the public. You can still admire parts of the ruins from the street, offering a glimpse into the ancient past buried beneath the modern city. Poetto Beach stretches along the coast with soft white sand and clear blue water. A favorite spot for locals and visitors alike. When we filmed, it was windy, which made stabilizing the tripod tricky, but you can still see the beauty of this long shoreline. The beach offers both free areas and paid beach bars, with the busiest spots closest to the city. One funny thing we noticed, many beach chairs have these low sun shields that you keep bumping your head on. Why not just use a sun umbrella? It's a lively place where you can relax, swim, and soak in the Sardinian sun. Now, that's our idea of the perfect beach drink. Start with an early aperitivo by the sea, savoring a refreshing spritz or chilled wine as the sun warms your skin. Then settle in for lunch, featuring fresh local seafood, plump oysters, perfectly grilled tuna, and a rich variation of spaghetti alle vongole. Pair your meal with a glass of crisp Italian wine, capturing the true flavors of Sardinia's coast. After indulging in these delights, hopping on the public bus back to the city center is a smart money-saving choice. Just be prepared. On weekends, the bus can get quite crowded as locals and tourists head back from the beach. But our journey doesn't end here. We'd love to hear from you. Is there a particular moment that stood out to you? Let us know in the comments below. If you like narrated travel like this, subscribe and tap the bell to explore more places, one story at a time, so you don't miss the next city walk. Our travel audiobooks are now available. Explore iconic destinations through immersive storytelling and preview a full chapter for free. Tap the link to listen now.